guess what we're talking about today? Godzilla. Yeah. Big time Godzilla fan. I don't know, shall I take this off? It's very hot. I'm a big time Godzilla fan. I've always enjoyed the, as some people think of them, crappy Japanese films from the 50s, 60s, 70s. Badly dubbed, usually the mouths don't match. But I've always enjoyed them. The first 1954 Godzilla film is amazing. If you try and get hold of the Japanese copy, it's available everywhere now. Never used to be. It used to be only the OK American sort of bastardization of it. But the original Japanese film is amazing. It's bleak, it's depressing, it's slow and serious. Watch it, you'll be amazed. So I've got some Godzilla merchandise we're going to look at, some old, some new. This was spurred on because our local bargain shop already has the toys from the Godzilla film from earlier this year, the second American attempt at Godzilla, which was much better than the first American attempt at Godzilla, which was poo. So the new film, let's have a look. This is the new guy, Godzilla. I think they did a good job. They redesigned him. They had to, really. You don't have a multi-million-dollar budget and then use designs that someone else has done from the 1970s. So they had to redesign him, and I think they did a really good job. There's one area of his body which I will point out that I'm not a great fan of. So let's have a look at the first toy. Well, let's have a look at this one. This is a plush Godzilla from about the time that the American cartoon series was on air, everyone remembers, with Godzuki. I found this in the attic. It's bizarre. I kept it, don't know why. It's quite cute, strange. It actually does match the hat my wife crocheted for me. Godzilla, Godzuki, who knows? But we'll look at the new Godzilla. And I've got a couple of the figures. And this is the new design of Godzilla. You've probably all seen it by now. He appears in the film for about 30 seconds. But no, he doesn't. He's actually very good. There's big jokes on the internet about how he doesn't appear in the film. I thought the film is really structured quite well. This one is the tail wagging Godzilla. And the tail wagging feature doesn't work too well. Like most of these toys, they've sort of been designed, but not designed well. So this is the Godzilla. He's a nice looking fella, he's chunky. He's got little stubby arms. But his feet, why has he got such small feet? Even in the film it looks very strange when he's walking about. I'm not saying he should have big kippers, but they are very small. These ones you can pick up now for about 5-6 quid. It's quite a nice little Godzilla type, very basic. You can see why they didn't sell when they were full price. The next toy we've got was the big toy in the line, and it's the Atomic Raw, as I like to call it, vomiting Godzilla. You'll see why in a second. This is a really nice one. You can pick this up, I think this was $14.99. When it first came out it was like 35 quid, madness for a toy. But this one, you can pick them up in the bargain shops now. It's quite nicely packaged. I quite like this one, it's a good size. He's probably about 12 inches tall. And he's fully articulated, he can move. But his feature, let's see if we can do it. Ready? Yep, vomiting Godzilla. He's meant to be his atomic roar. Look at that. Hello, how are you doing? He could do a ventriloquist act with Godzilla. It's really nice, but it's strange. Let me pop him on the... Let me move the camera down. What he's meant to do is, when you bend him down, he vomits and lights up with the iconic Godzilla roar. I really like him. It's stupid, it's mad, it's not very well designed, but I do like him. You can pick these up quite cheap. It's a really nice one. The other toy we got to look at, this is a bit more rarer, you're not going to pick this up cheap I don't think. It was Real Action Heroes by Medicom, who was a Japanese company who did some amazing figures, hugely overpriced when they ever reached this country. I picked this one up probably in the late 90s and it's been in the attic ever since, and it's based on the 1954 Godzilla design. But what's amazing about this toy, you have to put them all together. You get a Godzilla, but it's designed to go on the Japanese version of Action Man. So it's an actual rubber suit that Action Man fits into, so that he can pretend to be the guy that was filming Godzilla, I presume. Which children have games where they pretend to be sweaty stuntmen? I'm not sure. So you get quite a nice, I think they were called Combat Joe in Japan, not Action Man. Very generic, bizarrely not an Asian face. Not sure where they were going with that. So it's sort of your classic Action Man design, really nice. And he comes with shorts and a top. But then you also get the Godzilla suit. Now this is a sort of one-piece rubber with a tailpiece that's velcroed on. So the spines, the fins, whatever you want to call them, come off. And then the Action Man goes in there. And then you can do him all up with the velcro. And he's got a tail that goes on with wire in it. And you can reenact stomping about a set, destroying things. It's really nicely done. Probably my favourite Godzilla design, the first one. It's really well done. I do like the King Kong vs Godzilla design, which was more reptilian. But this is a good version. If you ever see one of these, worth picking up. They're really nice. They did a few different versions. They seem to go for stupid money on eBay, hundreds of pounds. I think I got this from Forbidden Planet for $19.99 when it was on sale. What's amazing is they're right down even to the holes that the actor looked out of when he was wearing the suit. They're even moulded into it. It's brilliant. So there we go, old and new. You can see they've changed his design a fair bit. He's lost a bit of weight. But look, that's proper feet. Look at them feet. This Godzilla would kick this one's butt. But I'm just happy that there's some new Godzilla stuff about. Hopefully they'll do a sequel, and if they do, I'll probably buy the merchandise from that as well. You can't beat a bit of Godzilla. The classic old ones, the new ones, any of them, they're all good. So my advice, go out, get some Godzilla films, watch them, buy the toys. Don't play with them, of course, just display them because we're collectors, of course, not mad. But they're brilliant. I love Godzilla. I'm going to put my hat back on. Back. There we go. So, goodbye from Godzilla fan. Bye.